fine. It's fake. But are there other locations that it could be real? And that left me wondering, what are some of the hotbed locations? Like, what are some of the spots, maybe globally or even in the United States, that could be gateways, openings to parallel universes? And I'm sure you guys could probably think of many, of absolutely an absolute ton. Uh, but there are other locations that maybe are not um, necessarily portal locations, but high strangeness. And if you subscribe to the idea that these creatures might come from other realms that people are seeing, uh, then the places that they're often seen might be entryways to a parallel world, universe, dimension, realm where they exist. Um, and so, what about places like the Bermuda Triangle? That is something that I think, I don't know how the kids are these days. Like I'm called Unk. That's a whole thing apparently. I'm an old man apparently. I have my reading glasses right here. So when I'm trying to read things that I want to focus on, I'll wind up doing that. But I try to refrain from doing that while I'm live on camera because it makes me feel old. Um, but these younger guys, these younger generations, I don't know what they were first hooked by. Like they're growing up in a different world than we grew up. We grew up in the TV generation. So what did TV feed us that hooked our imaginations? Maybe the newer generation is getting hooked. Their imaginations are being hooked by shows like this one. That'd be kind of cool to think that shows like this are culture movers or shapers. That'd be kind of cool. That's something to contemplate, really. But the Bermuda Triangle is something that I think a lot of people my age and around my age, or maybe a little older, were hooked on because of its coverage on some of these documentary type TV shows where they do episodic things, mysterious topics, and the Bermuda Triangle and ships and planes being just completely disappeared. The the um, the idea that the Bermuda Triangle could be a location that enters into a parallel universe, uh, I think could be. I think it's probably one of the more obvious suggestions, right? Uh, in my mind. But what about places that creatures tend to roam? Let's think about a specific creature that actually doesn't get talked about a whole lot, but it's a very specific location. In fact, it's named after this location, the Jersey Devil. And there's legends, lore, mythology circling around the topic of the Jersey Devil. I had a father-son on the show, I think sometime last year. I believe it was, uh, I don't remember if it was a public show or a member show, to be honest with you. But they're in New Jersey, and they filmed a weird looking creature in the Pine Barrens that looks like what people describe the Jersey Devil looking like. Could a repeated encounter that people have had for hundreds of years in South Jersey signify that South Jersey is a place where the realms could collide and the rift be thin, or the veil be thin?